it once already the split as well in their only win up against Rogue last week. There's the LeBlanc for Exile though, so he's taking that skill matchup in the mid lane, going all in aggressive, and Kadril will be taking the Aatrox into the score differential at the 15-minute mark, and we're seeing a little bit of that here as Exile is behind and Jessica's behind as well, but we're not going to be able to talk about that too much more as Kadril went in, got Dragon Rage kicked away. And I want to see how Excel keep the gold even in this mid game and then make fights happen. Innocent going in with the invade. Lots of damage going out to Nemesis. That's first blood. Charm lands onto Excel as well. He's trying to jump away, uses the flash. Kissing lands a good Winter's Bite from the side, but just a little bit.
The big thing is that Syndra's ultimate just came back up. It was on cooldown, it just has now ticked, and now that they have that big power, they're going to go for it.
Teleport coming out here from Excel. You can't cancel that anymore, and Fnatic can just jump across the wall.
Strength that we expect of him is hold on. Speaking of expect.
Yeah, Whippo pops the Ghost. Expect looking for the chase potential here. Steals away the ultimate. Exile gets jumped on in the mid lane by Broxer. Great Sonic Wave from him. Lands straight onto Exile. That's an easy enough kill. Good stuff from Fnatic and Whippo.
Rotating their numbers advantage back to top side for Herald.
Oh, Kadril caught out here by Nemesis. Sonic Wave doesn't quite connect. Kadril pops the World Ender. Exile on the flank. Can they do something about this? Excel decide they don't want to take the fight yet. Expect not there.
And this is Fnatic recognizing that they have the numbers advantage since they pulled the trigger early on rotating Whippo. Silas
for them to take. There are still towers on the map. There's still free gold standing there for them. Exile jumps in onto Nemesis. Gets a lot of damage down with the Ethereal Chains, but Broxer here on the chase as well as Hillsang comes in from the side. Broxer, flash kick! Exile flashes away, uses the double assaultion. Hillsang, of course, doesn't have the ultimate to chase.
But they do have the minion wave and now free time with this tower as Urgot's also rotating around behind it, so damage already done. They didn't get the kill, but they got exactly what they came for, which means that if Fnatic do get this Rift Herald, they don't have to waste it on...
Kadril on his way down. That Rift Herald isn't that low yet, but Kissing and Jessica have to worry about the fact that Nemesis is just going to get knocked up over the wall, and the chase is on. Fear Beyond Death will not connect, but there's a lot of damage down as Kissing. Jessica jumping around. Great stuff from him to escape. Kissing gets away as well, but the Red Smite says not today. Fnatic didn't want the Rift Herald, they just wanted the kill.
Yeah, from bad to worse, and it's just the adaptation of recognizing that Excel were out of position, that Fnatic could continue to take whatever they want. That's now all of the outer towers down, which means, again, if this Rift Herald does fall...
Definitely is. The Ocean Drake, the second dragon secured here from Fnatic. They'll have a fiery boy and a watery boy in on Whippo, and they will just take it down. And this is all Fnatic need to do. Like, we're getting this point now where League of Legends...
Opposite sides of the map. The problem is that they still had access to Rift Herald.
Oh.
They're still grouped up. They've still got the creep wave, and no one can stop them. There's not enough good wave clear on Excel to slow down Fnatic.
And this inhibits are going to be open up in 20 minutes. Great stuff for Fnatic. Expect steals away the Fear Beyond Death, but Fnatic don't even really need to do too much more.
Jungle, make sure that all of the aggressive wards from Fnatic are out of here, and then he wants to get some wards onto the Baron, because right now, better team fighters than what I've seen from Excel.
If we get to 4 items apiece, who's going to... Oh my god. Exile's dead. Reckless flashes forward for it. Exile actually almost gets away, but Reckless gets the kill against Misfits. Can you do it again? It's on Expect, hasn't got the unsealed spellbook this time. Kadril can get into the pit, of course, dashing across the wall. 3,000 HP left on the Baron, 2,000 now. Fnatic waiting to secure it. They have the Lee Sin Sonic Wave kick.
Yeah, Broxer just needs to go over this wall, kick him away, and then smite.
Kadril kicked away, he smites it.
That's how you do it. Game from Fnatic. Again, I feel like they fumbled maybe a little bit some of their early game, not being as proactive as I would have liked them to do, but otherwise a much better look from Fnatic this time around.
Already opened up that inhibitor tower in the bottom lane. Whippo on the front line. Takes up a little bit of damage, but he's just going to purge and get that shield up. There's the inhibitor down. Excel. Oh, I thought he was going to fall there. Nemesis does have the ultimate, still holding on to it. Expect has stolen away the Dragon's Rage kick as well. Second inhibitor the target for Fnatic, and Excel really can't do too much about this. They'll give it up. The ghosts of their base just something about their wave, but it's so hard to clear away when it's Baroned up.
And it's just a really high risk, really low reward for Excel to take any sort of team fight here. Push forward.
I think a really good sign for Fnatic is how patient they were with that play. They had a cannon wave coming in, but they didn't want to go for it. Kadril, though, trying to get onto the backline. World Ender comes out as well. And that's a lot of damage on towards the Aatrox. Fear Beyond Death doesn't connect, but Excel went for the engage to get nothing out of it. Fnatic still basically full HP. Whippo just tanking up the chains. That's the third inhibitor tower down. Super Minions pushing in the side lanes as well, and Fnatic are looking for their second win of the split. This has been a tumultuous LEC spring split for them, but now much cleaner, much stronger. Fnatic seem to be back in action and coming back fighting against Excel.
And this question is this dominant victory over Excel enough for Fnatic fans to get excited about this team, enough for us to forgive them of their previous sins in earlier weeks, because they looked pretty hot today.
They definitely did. Broxer gets the kick away. He's just trying to get the final fights off. The Nexus goes down. Fnatic with their second win as they fell Excel here in week 4. And I'm not excited yet, Bosk, but I'm definitely less worried than I was at the start of the game.
Just get the wins on the board at this point. It wasn't the win in the same way that we've seen G2, Misfits just absolutely take over early game. Schalke, you know, they're commanding victories through their team fighting, but it got them on the board, it's climbing up the standings, and all we want from Fnatic right now is life.
And it was almost a perfect game. Only 2 towers in it before they, well, if they hadn't lost the 2 towers, they would have had a perfect game. Unkilled throughout the course of that match, and I just think if you're Fnatic, like, you look at it and you think, okay, they got a lead, and then they did what teams should do with a lead, and that's encouraging, especially coming into tomorrow as well.
Still interesting that of the drafts that they're doing it with, you know, the priority on the Zyra Calm when pretty much every other LEC team has kind of moved away from it, giving away a Lissandra in second phase ban when they could have prioritized it early on, knowing that Nemesis has